Well, good morning, everybody, for the Wednesday, the 15th of July. What have we got? Well, it's not as bad as I initially thought today was going to be. We've got a high pressure still centred out towards the Azores. And with that, it's brought along towards the north of it, some areas of low pressure and some fronts. And we've sort of got some warm sector air and quite a lot of moisture for today. But the moisture at this stage is not actually particularly causing us too much of an issue. In fact, it was a fairly nice morning. As we go through into tomorrow, then we will see a ridge of high pressure building and conditions somewhat improving towards the weekend before potentially some more frontal things during the middle of the weekend. But for today, we're in a sort of a warm sector air mass, and we will be seeing lots of cloud, but hopefully it will remain fairly flyable with not too much in the way of rain. The winds have come around a little bit more to the west than they were yesterday, so somewhere in the region of west-northwest, about 15 knots at flying heights. If we look at the public forecast, that's broadly similar here, nothing more than about 10 knots, so fairly reasonable flying conditions on the airfield, but overcast, not like particularly low, but it will cause a bit of an annoyance during the day, the amount of cloud that we'll have. The rain, as we can see, linked to that warm front, may sort of come and go. We may see bits of drizzle during the day, and we can see there's a bit out towards the West Country and up into the Midlands. So, yeah, potentially some light showers, but mostly this is more of a cloud feature. And we can see that on the satellite picture, where you can see the bright conditions. Those of you that live near where I live towards the east, we broke up to quite a bright sunny morning. But yeah, clouds spilling in from the west and northwest, but mostly sort of upper level stuff to medium level. And by the infrareds, you can sort of see the effects of that warm front as well. It's all there, plenty going on. Top temperatures today, with a bit more cloud above it, we're a couple of degrees lower, so we're looking at 17, 18, and that's broadly similar to what the public forecast is showing here. So yeah, not quite as warm as it has been in recent days, and not so much sunshine. Dew points a touch higher as well, looking at sort of 11s and 12s, so clearly indicating the cloud base is not be quite as high as it has been, and not so much sunshine. At the moment, we've got a dew temperature of 15 and dew point of 10. And we have, it's a flyable picture out there, so yeah, it will be flyable. It won't be anything spectacular. Good day for training. Farnborough were showing, I'll just double check this up to date, few at 2,500, says sort of few at 3,000. It's not picking up the upper level stuff. If we look at Odiums, you'll see that there's a broken layer at 5,000 feet, and currently it's 1,800 feet above Lasham or so. And yeah, just minor chances of some drizzle during the day. Okay, cross-country wise, not looking great. As I say, it's more of a training day today. Might be some weak thermals around. If we look at about 11 o'clock, doesn't show anything. Just sort of flat under the weather. Actually, looking at that, well, theoretically, it says it'll be not soarable today. I think we might see the odd weak thermal, maybe to 2,500 feet, but I wouldn't imagine we're going to get a cloud base much in excess of that today. So yeah, good day for winching, good day for practicing aerotows to not particularly great heights. We're in at least a flyable area, so that is useful and good for the Wednesday group that need to get all back to currency. So today is not going to be wasted at all. Local airspace, the usual Boscombe down danger areas are active. There is potentially gliding at Chiltern Park, that's soon to move out. 19, is that Shelgrove? No, Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire, there's some more parachuting going on there, but I imagine they might get scuppered because of cloud. So that's all day at Aylesbury, 3 nautical mile. There's a parachuting cone at Little Rissington. So up to about, it was about 4 nautical miles, up to 5,000 feet, and wider if you go higher. Fairford active all day, and other than that, generally quiet. Solent's active, the normal hours now, so not accessible unless you get clearance, and Farnborough is obviously busy at the moment too. On the airfield, we'll be runway 27 today. I've got a busy training day. All the most of the gliders are booked. In fact, I'd say nearly all of them are. We'll bring it up right at the end. And airfield operation is a 2-7, minor risk of a jet movement today. I'm aware that there's a aeroplane due to go out either today or tomorrow, but I have a feeling it's tomorrow, looking at the work that needs to be done to it. So with that in mind, we'll see you on the airfield. It will be quite busy out there, so remember, keep social distancing. The PPE and mask is out there. It is a requirement to fly on our gliders if you're flying dual, to use the equipment, so yeah, make sure you're using it. And no congregating inside the launch point vehicle, please. I'll make sure that's strictly controlled. Okay, I'll put up the bookings for today once I've stopped the recording, but have a great day and we'll see you on the airfield soon. Bye for now.